Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On second down, it's Drake. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Willie Snead, 44 yards. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On second down, here's Moon. He goes underneath the Drake. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw, Moon. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. the give. This is Drake. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Leopard! Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw on second down, Moon. Flushed out right. And he gets it down to the 32. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun!
On 1st and 10, it's Marino. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Trey Hendrickson in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
4 down. Check. Gun!
Moon to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
This is Ajayi. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for him.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Charles Harris able to drop him for a loss of 4. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try to take you out of that.
It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone. So
wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
They'll set up a throw. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run forward Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Ty Montgomery taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Santos now to add the PAT. This time, the extra point up and good. 13. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message,
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leonard Williams in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, it's Moon. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now Moon. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run with Ajayi. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Now it's Ajayi. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one's incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And here he's got Grant. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Come here. He got a bowl down,
This
empty.
offense
It's got a
finding
water
its
thing, and
legs
then he
now.
got an
Here's
empty.
another 1st
All
and
you
10.
got to do is put it in the empty.
Now a 1st down throw, Moon.
Wow. Get up, old man.
And his crew will take over with
Is he gonna have what?
At the 35-yard line.
Oh, open the sink, the drawer. And you'll see him in there, and it's got a snack. Bring me the empty plastic container and the food, and I'll show you how to open it.
If you're started through 4 in the first half,
so you'll know what to
he
do.
might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Congratulations
Good
in this
starting
league.
position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Cousy 23, Cozy 23, whatever. I'm saying it wrong, forgive me.
They'll begin the drive with Ajayi. Room to run past midfield.
He won the Super Bowl.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
So he got to be
outside
nice.
handoff to the right side. If you're a running back,
I want to say I blew it,
early,
but
so
that
you
would
have
discredit
vision
him.
to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
They rushed through free agency.
Making sure no one can leak from the backside.
That was pretty weak. That's the only thing
nobody leaked big
in
play.
the 3 or 4 seasons that I've been in this league.
Of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
That was the only corny thing that they did.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to it, and he can't find a receiver.
Stay in the pocket.
He's brought
Just
down.
stay in the pocket.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half.
That was the only corny thing they did.
Designs on having a big year, on going anywhere. They got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. That's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for.
That's
and it's
the only bad thing about it.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let
you
it
ain't bring the bowl.
too much, trying to get it out to his receiver.
No, I want that. It's a plastic
ground,
bowl that's empty on the floor. Bring that too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go. White 90.
Back to throw here. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
You got rookies, you can't mess with the direction error too much.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out.
Wish I had Dallas Marino. Wow.
I'll bet you as they ran out there.
Tyrod Taylor, thanks again.
Coach either on his headset or he pulled him aside.
All right, so all you do.
Whatever block you've got, pull
Good
it out
D.
of the bag right now. We need a spark.
When you
Lift it right here first like that. Then when it pops, then you take it a little more forward.
Now maybe you're
then you
right
just
to
bring it all the way back.
That's when the special teams coordinator who works on this ad nauseum. I'm talking about morning, noon, and night. He tried to figure out, okay, where's my best opportunity? Which one do I have? And he pulled the right one and got his team going and hopefully back into the game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
He threw that too fast.
Seahawk Earl Thomas. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The interception rows, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers.
Now throw this away.
But as you and I both know,
you can throw it away up here. Then take a bag downstairs.
Maybe ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things.
Panther, she got the food.
It comes back to the guy throwing.
Monty got it.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with a jive. And a nice spin into some open field. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside.
Get a trash bag and put it in the can down there.
For 22 and a 1st down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game,
you see the trash? No, the trash bag up here in the closet, man.
But when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he spins past him and into space. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play.
Come on, crazy cat.
To MetLife Stadium.
Here, come on, Pam.
Here's first
give me this. Let me see this.
Gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before
halftime. Here, he already know. Make sure you close the door up.
They'll look to throw here. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead,
what kind of pass is that?
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Falling forward,
give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa from 6 yards away. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Now the point after try for Santos.
Thank you.
Santos for the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Santos
he's retarded.
He'll kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20, as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything.
Terribly blow.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Leonard Williams in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I have to go with it. You want something else?
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
From the gun, here's Moon. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Grant. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney. Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Marino, 4th down.
Wow.
And down he goes. Mark Barron leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, what my
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Caught right side, it's Snead. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Where my superhero rings go that was right here.
Now to try the Jets field goal,
you better find
Santos. And remember, he had one blocked earlier.
Yeah, he did block a field goal.
And Santos able to put this one up and through.
How you do what?
Good. And that will make the lead now 26.
El Ticho.
So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working.
Wait, here go one ring right here.
What we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Wonder Woman ring.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now, the first
can't
play of the drive
hesitate. That's my problem.
And incomplete
that
as he was
hesitation.
knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
It kills me every time. It kills me every time. That 1 second where I take and this
second and 10 now from about the 32.
I miss
Let's go.
it. You're learning Spanish.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Eluding and a big loss here as he's taken down. Alex Okafor. Able to get in and bury him well behind the line for a loss of 17.
That's the only problem I got with this
The Jets
kid.
on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
Here we go. What? 90. What?
Where I would much rather have Tyrod, because Tyrod would have ran that and got something.
Now back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw.
God damn it, I knew he was going to pick that ball.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And now a first to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Dayon Buchanan in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Now he's forced out left. Stays on his feet. And I think the ball's out.
Get that ball.
Out of bounds.
You got to get that ball.
A bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
What? How?
The Dolphins on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14.
Hey, we got three.
Poor Pavor.
From the gun, Moon. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Good.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Jets offensive.
How do you say, y'all better find
here.
my Justice League rings or everybody getting a whooping? How you say that?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the 1st down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Brought in left side by Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw.
Catch the ball,
there.
boy.
A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. He's got Snead. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone, where they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going.
If he had any speed,
it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Flex round! Flex round!
It's a quarterback sneak, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's their quarterback with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on.
I need a name.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Santos
Tyrod Taylor was my starting quarterback. I think, what, 4 years in this league? 4 years.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And he's
the
still
Dolphins offense now heads back
80
on the field.
overall. All right, good game, fam. Tyrod's still only 80 overall. I had him 4 years. He ain't got no better. Speed stay the same. Just see what? Money, that's hard.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
First down, Marino. Escaping the pressure right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 23 yards on the play.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it. And he got it. They'll set up the screen to Drake.
Oh, that was
7 yards there, the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, Marino. Trying to lay one up deep.
Hey, Perry.
Instead, third down.
Perry.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Dayon Buchanan in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Can't wait to go to London.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 20-yard line. And now out come the Jets. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? Who? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down he'll go at the 25. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They'll set up to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Monty, you better find my rings. I'm telling you. It's going to be a real problem up in here.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be a third and about 13. Looking to throw.
Oh, that's big.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down. Here's Sam Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
What does that mean?
The Dolphins getting set to go here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's something out there. There got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And a big 32-yard play on third. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's Marino going for the deep ball. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On third down, Marino. He's going to air one out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And now the spin. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Mike.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Stephon Anthony in there to sack him for a loss of 6. The Jets on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Come on, let's go. What? 90. What?
Back to throw. Completes it to Ajayi. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now Marino looking to throw on 2nd down. Forced out to his
Oh,
left.
you got him right there.
Pass incomplete.
You got him right.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Marino. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the shotgun, Marino. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Call that on me.
Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Marino on 1st down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll toss it to Ajayi.
Oh, my God.
And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction. And that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football.
And got his man complete. A big play there for the Dolphins. 45 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
On 1st and 10, it's Marino. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers.
Money, you have a problem.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now a desperation, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
There's no way he should have picked that off.
This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Come on, let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Oh, really?
And this is picked up.
Oh, my God.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Following the fumble recovery. Moon to the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. To throw on 2nd down, Moon. He's going to let it fly.
Oh.
It's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that? It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
That's so whack. I hate when they say that.
On 3rd down, Moon. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, fellas. Don't fight over that.
Now 4th down. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
I guess my question is, who you going to be saying all this to? Oh.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Darren Lee.
There you go, D-Lee.
In there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Ajayi. That's a strong run.
Where is this retarded dude spin move coming from? Why is he spinning like that?
Something to watch here in week 1.
I don't even make sense.
Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
He'll look to throw. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
I didn't try to do that. Cover 4 is the wackest defense on
For the
earth.
first time looking at week 1. Oh, good. We're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
There carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount.
You better not be cussing in Spanish. I know that.
Yeah, we want it.
Don't say no.
Have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
Wow, he blocked another one.
The extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused, because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6.
How you say what?
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
I'm different?
Right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and a mile. Here's Moon. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful,
good game, bro.
All the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
We got lucky there.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And it's fielded at the 34.
I don't know who that dude is.
Return there, call it 13 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
I'm ready.
Field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
No me gusta.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. 4th quarter, you got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete.
I don't know what. I don't know what that was. What?
So that will leave them with 16 on the clock. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This
I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Yeah.
They'll set up a throw. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you.
How do you say I'm different in Spanish?
From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a
How do
good
you
play.
say I'm
Maybe
different?
A critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Back to throw here. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
That's why.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special. Every year, week 1, you had the fly over the big American flag out there before the game.
What does that mean?
Just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo.
Go get mine.
But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could
Super
barely
Bowl
sleep
or bust
last
this
night.
year,
I can't
guys.
imagine being a player.
So for the Jets, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And next week, they get to stay home again as the Los Angeles Chargers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
What's up? They're in the room.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Good game, Gilbert. Change your name,
That was actually a really good sentence.
Oh, was it?
That was a really good sentence.
What does that mean? I said, what does it mean? Don't talk about huh.
Oh, I said, sharpen this, please, ma'am. Just, I feel like it's la pizarra. And then, do you hear me? Is, me escuchas? And stop making that face. Face is, eva de manera esa cara. And then, I'm kidding, is, esto es de broma. I feel like it's la pizarra. Escuchas? Eva de manera esa cara. Esto es de broma.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I feel like it's la pizarra.
3, 5, 6,
Eva de manera esa cara.
8.
De broma. I'm excited.
Ain't much.
Eva de manera esa cara.
I don't know.
Oh, you have to act like I know it's on Darno. It's going to end. Okay? Okay? So you have to be like, huh? And what? Okay, so I feel like it's de la pizarra. I feel like it's de la pizarra. ¿Me escuchas?
See.
Eva de manera esa cara.
I don't know.
You gotta do it so I can know how the conversation goes. Okay? I feel like it's de la pizarra.
Sí, me gusta.
¿Me escuchas?
No. Bien.
Eva de manera esa cara.
Ay, ¿dónde me está?
Esto es de broma.
Fritos.
Que le de tamaroca.
Fritos Doritos Le.
Pues ya sé, Kamimba. De Tobin o Kalinka Shopping.